started here. This is right off my kitchen. This is our little reading nook, and we're gonna start with this chandelier up here. These actual lights are LED. LED has a very long lifespan, actually the longest of all of the residential light bulbs. I also have LED in these recessed 3-inch up here on the ceiling. This one's actually burned out, which is kind of good because you can see it. But I'm gonna turn off the light and I'm gonna show you a closer up view of this LED light. I recommend LED throughout your home. It's a great light bulb. It costs more, but in the long run, you're gonna save more. It helps save with electricity. It helps save because it lasts longer and you won't have to replace the bulbs as often. This is also a great bulb if you have an elderly parent or someone that you want to put a light bulb in there and they don't have to change very often. So this is a good bulb, and actually out of all the bulbs, this is my most recommended bulb. So let's turn this light off and we'll get a closer up look. Okay, as you can see, it's a regular chandelier style bulb, but it has an LED capability. So it looks pretty much the same as any chandelier bulb that's incandescent or halogen, but you don't have the heat that halogen produces, and it's such a much more flattering light bulb. So I highly recommend LED throughout your home. It also works great in recess. These are the 3-inch recess, and it puts out really good light, and it's very pretty. Okay, the next light we're going to talk about is the fluorescent. In my kitchen is a long fluorescent tube light. You have options of cool or warm. I would go with, well, really it's up to you. If you have more of cool toned lighting throughout your house, then I'd probably go with cool tone. But if you have more warm tone lighting, then I would go with that. This is not my favorite light for anywhere in a residential home. It's not as flattering as your LED, your incandescent, or your halogen. This came with my home, so it's a great example for me to show you. The beauty of a fluorescent is it really fills up space. If you'll notice in my kitchen, it really fills up the countertop area over here. So it's very functional in the kitchen, but aesthetically, it's just not as pretty. So here's the actual light. You can see it better, and I'm gonna turn it off so you can see how it looks when it's on. Okay, so there you go. It's you have different options for trim for your fluorescent lights. We went with a more decorative trim on ours, so let's go on to look at incandescent. For the incandescent light bulb, I'm using them in my foyer. I also have them in my ceiling fans right now, and I also have it in my laundry room. It is my goal to replace most every light in this house with LED. But I wanted to show you a great example of the incandescent. And as you'll notice, it creates more of a warm tone, and I'm going to turn it off so you can see what it looks like in the light. Okay, so there you go. So that's the actual light fixture up there. It's not an easy light fixture to change, so an LED would really work great in that light because it's just not easy to change, and it's gonna last very, very long. So let's go to the laundry room. I'll show you another example of a incandescent in there. Okay, in here is another incandescent. This is a 60-watt incandescent. If I turn off this light, you're not gonna be able to see it, but the reason why I went with this light fixture, this pendant, is because it had a glass shade. This is a very small room, so it was perfect for a small space, but it only capped me out at 60 watts. But look, I've got plenty of light in my laundry room. So if you have a small space, you can go with a 60 watt, which seems very low, and still be very functional. So now let's talk about the Edison bulb. The Edison bulb is really popular now, and it's used a lot in more decorative pieces, but I used it on my front porch because I wanted more of a mood light, more of a decorative piece. So let's turn this on so you can see the Edison bulb. So I'm not sure if you saw that as it was coming on, but you can see the filaments. It's such a beautiful bulb, and I wish you could see more clearly from here. I'm going to turn it back off and back on. So watch carefully as I turn it on. You'll see the little filaments inside. Okay, so anyways, but that is a great bulb to put in lamps that you're not planning on reading by, or you can put it on your porch just for a beautiful creative piece. The last slide I want to show you is our LED enclosed ceiling fan. This is a new light that I actually featured in a post on my website. And so far, we've had it since around September of last year, so about 6 months, and we've been very happy with it. But the thing we love probably the most is the lighting. So let me show you this LED light that goes all the way around the outside of the fan. Okay, see how it fills up the room? This is such a great light. So just wanted to take a moment to show you one more LED and to thank you so much for coming to Life on Summer Hill. I hope you all have a great day and happy decorating.